Another way down. Hi guys, it is Monday the 30th of January. You will be watching this on Tuesday and it's weigh day. So I didn't do a weigh-in last week purely because I was really busy on the Monday. I was busy on the Tuesday. Come Wednesday, truth be told, I couldn't be bothered. I was like, oh God, can't sit there and record that. I was just busy. Anyway, just got out the shower. I'm not sitting here with greasy hair. My hair's actually wet. Yeah, so last week, to cut a long story short, I maintained, which I was pleased about because if you were watching me, you'd see I had that little munch in the car with Michelle and I'd gone out and there was no buffet. And I thought, oh God, and we were starving. And then people were putting stuff on Olio, so it was like, oh, we'll go and get some of that. And yeah, we had a bit of a munch in the car, and I certainly went over my calories. So it was like, let me maintain, please let me maintain. And it came through. I maintained. Anyway, after having that day of not counting my calories, next day, straight back on it. In the past, I would carry on. I'd think, oh, I've had a bad day. I'll just have another bad day and another bad day and another bad day. And then I'll have a bad week. But now if I have a day, what I call a bad day, then I'll just be good the next day and hopefully it levels out. So yeah, I was pleased with maintain. Now on to this week. How did I do? I've had a good week. I've had a nice week. I always say I've had a delicious week, and I do have a delicious week because I basically eat what I want to eat. So, as you can see from me yawning, I'm absolutely friggin' knackered. I started doing Olio, which a lot of you will have known. If you don't know what Olio is, it's an app where you can get food for free. There's no criteria for this. Whoever receives the food, anyone can have it. You haven't got to be on benefits. It's not about that. It's about saving the planet, as in saving food waste. So you literally download the app and start requesting the food. Well, I've become a volunteer. I am an FWH, food waste hero, apparently. And I basically go to supermarkets that are registered with Olio and I pick up the surplus food. So basically any food that is out of date that day, they will give them to the Food Waste Heroes. Now, I picked up a load last night. I did 2 collections yesterday. I must be mad. But I picked up the biggest box of eggs ever. Now, these eggs were all in date until the middle of February. But the reason I'd got all these eggs is because there was like 1 missing out of a box or 2 missing out of a box, or there might have been 1 cracked one in a box. So they couldn't sell them. So loads of people had eggs. I didn't keep any eggs. I got rid of them all. Had a massive crate of them. I think from yesterday's food that I picked up, I did a big Tesco in Ponty and a smaller Tesco in my little village. I kept 1 packet of hot cross buns and I kept 2 sandwiches for the kids to take them to school. And that's all I kept. Now, a lot of volunteers volunteer because they obviously want to benefit from the 10% of food that you're allowed, and it helps them with, obviously, their food shopping and stuff. I haven't kept up my 10% at all on any of my ones. I've just kept the odd thing. But it's weird because it's keeping me on track. It's making me not want to eat. And there's like, it's bizarre because it's a lot of the stuff is the stuff I like and the stuff that made me fat, like sprinkled donuts, croissants. There's custard Danish. Like in my kitchen at the moment, there's some custard Danish and sprinkled donuts, which if I wasn't being bad, I'd eat them all. I think there's 4 donuts and 3 Danish. Don't bother me. It's bizarre. It's like I'm a changed woman, I tell you. Anyway, apart from being busy with doing oleo, I also went and had a knee appointment. And again, if you watch me regularly, you will have known and seen I went. Little old sad me went for my appointment. And I went there thinking, oh, they're just going to say, yeah, you need to lose more weight. You're too fat to go on the waiting list. We see you in another 10 years type of thing, which is the usual crack. However, I walked in, opened the door. Very nice looking chap sitting there, you know. He looked at me and he looked me up and down. I thought, oh, here we go. Then he looked at my x-ray and then he looked at me again and he smirked and he just went, your knees are knackered today. And I went, yeah, they are. I said, tell me about it. And he just went, right. Obviously, he didn't beat around the bush, which is great. He just said, right, your BMI is too high. I said, yeah, I know. As I do. He said, you need to get down to a BMI of, I think it was 40. They like to operate on you 40 or below. I think that's what he said. My BMI is 50 odd. So anyway, he worked out in stonage what I need to lose for him to be happy to operate on me. Because I said, oh, are you the one that's going to operate on my legs? And he said, yeah, probably. So he said, I'll do you a deal. So I was like, go on then. And he said, you lose 5 stone and I'll do your knee, both your knees. He said, it's your decision if you have 1 or 2 done at the same time. So I said, deal. So I got to lose 5 stone. He said, the waiting list is 2 years. To be fair, 2 years is going to go by so quick. Time's flying. It was only Christmas the other day. It's the end of January now. And working it out, over 2 years to lose 5 stone is only £3 a month. I can so easily do that. I can do that. I can do that. So I said, yeah, deal. And he said, if you come back to me for your next appointment and you haven't lost any weight, I'll take you off the list. And I said, yeah, that's fine. And he did say, if I come off the list and don't have my knees done, he said, I won't be able to walk soon because the one part of my knee, he said, will just come away in a big chunk and crumble and then I won't be able to stand up. So it's like, I've got to do it. I've got no choice. But I also know that I will do it and I know that I can do it. And I've got something to focus on now. I've got to have my knees done. I'm in absolute sheer agony. How I'm managing to stand doing this oleo, I'm like hanging on to the sink, hopping from one foot to another, having a quick 5-minute sit down. But yeah, it's not nice having knackered knees, and I'm sure I'm not the only one. I know a few of you have commented on my videos saying about you've had new hips, new knees, and blah, blah, blah. And he said to me, I'm not going to lie, I'm not going to beat around the bush. He said it's going to be one of the most horrendous painful operations you'll ever have, but the long-term benefits are going to outweigh the pain you're going to be in. So I was like, right. So I left there thinking, oh, wow. That wasn't the response that I was expecting. Yes, I'm big. Yes, he could see I was big. But yes, he gave me a way out of getting it sorted. So yeah, 5 stone needs to come off in the next 2 years. I could do 5 stone in a year if I really, really focus. But we'll see how we get on this year. So this week, how did I do? Well, maintained last week. This week, I have lost the month's worth of poundage I need to lose in 1 week. Yes, I have lost £3. Yeah, £3 this week. I'm well chuffed with £3. I haven't done anything different as in eating wise. I quite often don't have breakfast. I have breakfast a couple of times a week. So I may be occasionally fasting without me knowing it, but I'm not intermittent fasting. I don't do that. I've got no plans to do that. But yeah, because I don't have breakfast. Sometimes I don't eat till like 12 or 1. I've saved some of my calories when I know I'm doing a collection because I know there's some goodies in there, and I'll occasionally have something out of there and use my calories on that. So I have added a 3 stars to my board, to my weight loss chart. If you do like this weight loss chart, it's a laminated chart. You get various designs, various colours. They're personalised. It's from a lovely little company called Winster Creations. I know some of you have purchased these, and if you are interested in one, then I will leave all the details down below where you can click and have a look at her website. And there's a code in there as well, and if you use that code you'll get 30% off her entire website. Mine is double-sided, just purely because I have got a lot of chub to lose. This one actually goes up to 8 stone. So wouldn't it be good if I could put that up in the next 2 years now, fill it to the 8 stone instead of 5 stone? That would be bloody amazing, wouldn't it? Anyway, that is it for this week. I'm going to go off now because I've got a lady due to come and pick up some stuff off me. And I'm taking my mother, I think, over to her friends for 5. And then I can start yawning. Oh, I'm just snackering myself out. But yeah, £3 off. It would be great to have another £3 next week, but I don't know. I never seem to get £3 and then another 3. If I could lose £3 a week, I'd be slim in no time, wouldn't I? But it's not realistic. So I'm happy with anything I can get towards, obviously, my weight loss. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you've all had a good weight loss. Or if you haven't, tomorrow is a new day. Every day is a new day to start again. However many times you trip up, you just start again. So thanks for watching. I'm going to go and sort my hair out, get some stuff ready for people to come, and think about lunch. It's 10 to 11. I told my mum to come down for lunch. I think we're going to have a toasted sandwich. But who knows? See you next week, guys, or I'll see you later on for my daily vlog. Bye, guys.